leisures, and we need to find out the nature of those leisures. Now we need to understand, whenever you are going to do an entry in tally, or we can say a voucher entry, we need to identify the voucher type at first. So there are predominantly this kind of voucher types. One by one we are going to understand, and with the help of example I will make you understand again. Okay, so the first voucher is a payment voucher. The shortcut is F5. Now, payment made in bank or cash means any sort of payment which has been made and which has been realized in the form of draft, check or cash, that will be considered under payment voucher. For example, uh, I have a training institute and I am, let's say, purchasing a computer. So I have purchased 1 lakh rupees computer. Out of 1 lakh, 70,000 payment I have done and 30,000 payment is on credit, because that's the payment that I'm willing to pay after, let's say, 30 days or 60 days. So here in the payment voucher only 70,000 rupees payment will be entered. Rest of the 30,000, what will happen, I'm going to discuss. Again, the next is a receipt voucher. This means the shortcut is F6. Any type of payment received in cash or bank. Again, let's say in my institute there is one course of 10,000 rupees. Student has made a payment of 5,000 rupees and he said that rest of the 5,000 rupees he is going to make a payment after 1 month. Again, the receipt voucher in this particular case will be of 5,000 only. The next type of voucher is a journal voucher. Now here it's non-cash, non-bank, credit, purchase, adjustment, etc. In the first case, or in the first example, I've told that we have made a purchase of 1 lakh rupees computer, 70,000 payment has been made and 30,000 is on credit. So that 30,000 entry will happen in this journal voucher. Similarly, for the receipt voucher, I have given you one example that student has made the payment of rupees 10,000. The course fee was 10,000. He has made the payment of 5,000 and 5,000 was on credit, means he is going to make the payment after 1 month. So that remaining 5,000 amount again is going to be entered in this journal voucher. The fourth type of voucher is contra voucher. The shortcut is F4. Cash to cash, cash to bank, bank to cash and bank to bank. It is very easy to understand. Under this voucher, most of the transaction which is happening within the company or within the company's various accounts. Cash is considered as one of the account. Now company's bank accounts, let's say they have a bank account in ICICI or they are having a bank account in HDFC also. So those are again a different accounts. Let's say we have a cash account in Noida region and we have a cash account in Delhi region as well, because we have got two centers. So from Delhi center, 5,000 rupees has been transferred to Noida center. For some reason, let's say we need to make a payment to the vendors. So this kind of transaction which has happened within the company, cash to cash, so that's a contra voucher. Again, let's say from Noida cash account, money has been transferred to ICICI bank account of rupees 10,000. So this kind of transaction will be considered as cash to bank. Now again, let's say company's ICICI bank account, they have transferred 20,000 rupees from their ICICI bank account to HDFC bank account. So this kind of transaction will be considered as bank to bank. Again, from their bank account, if they have transferred some money to their cash account, so that will be considered as bank to cash. The next type of voucher is a sales voucher. The shortcut is F8. Sales of trading item. It is very easy to understand when a company is selling something. Now it's not sell of any goods or any services. This has to be company's trading item. What does I mean? Let's say mine is a training institute and I have purchased a computer. That's my fixed assets, and because that computer is old, I'm going to sell it. Now I'm selling my fixed assets, I'm not selling my trading item, so that will not be considered under sales voucher. Now Let's say a shirt manufacturing company is selling shirts because it's their trading item, so that will be considered under sales voucher. Similarly, with purchase voucher, the shortcut is F9, purchase of trading item. Let's say if I am purchasing a computer which is a fixed assets for a training company, that will not be considered under purchase voucher because I am purchasing a fixed assets. If I am purchasing something which is related to my trading item, then that will be considered under purchase voucher. Let's say again a shirt manufacturing company is purchasing cotton. It's a raw material in order to produce shirts, so that will be considered under purchase voucher. So predominantly these are the 6 type of voucher that we will encounter. Now we need to understand this with the help of example. In the previous video, we have taken few examples of voucher entry or the statements. So we are going to understand these types of voucher with the help of that only. Okay, so the first statement was a rent paid by cash of rupees 6,000. We have seen the entry of it, that is rent account debit to cash, because rent is an indirect expense. Now here the rent has been paid, so it is very easy to understand that it's a payment voucher. So here rent account debit to cash, which we have understand in the previous video, and the type of voucher it is F5. This means that's a payment voucher. Let's go to the next statement. The next statement is commission received with check of SBI Bank of rupees 8,000. It is very easy to understand because we have received something. From the company point of view, they have received a commission in the form of check. Of course, it's not on credit. They have realized it in the form of bank. So the entry is going to be SBI bank account debit to commission, and of course it's a receipt voucher. So the shortcut is F6. Now the next statement is cash deposited into SBI bank of rupees 12,000, means from one account to another account. So SBI bank account debit to cash, and what kind of voucher entry it is? It's a contra voucher because from bank to cash. F4 is the shortcut. Now the next statement is check of rupees 4,000 of HDFC Bank deposited into SBI Bank. Again the transaction has happened within the company within two different accounts, from HDFC Bank account to SBI Bank account. Again it's an example of contra voucher, which is F4. Let's go to the next statement. So here the next statement is salary due to with outstanding salary of rupees 15,000. We have seen its entry. Now here the salary has not been paid, it is outstanding, means it is still due. So the entry was salary account debit to salary outstanding. Now what kind of voucher it is? Because salary has not been paid yet, it is outstanding, so it's going to be F7. This means it's a journal voucher. Next one is a petty cash account opened with cash of rupees 5,000. Again one cash account to another cash account transaction. So petty cash account debit to cash, and what kind of voucher entry it is? It's a contra voucher. This means shortcut is F4. Next statement is interest paid to Mr. Shyam of rupees 8,000. Now interest has been paid, so simply it's a payment voucher. That's going to be the entry, and of course F5, that's a payment voucher. Now we are absolutely ready to do the voucher entry in Tally, and that we are going to see in the next video practically. This is it for the video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.